even before the Minnesota Vikings shat themselves on Sunday Night Football in front of a national television audience, by the way, no big deal, 37-10 allegedly against the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers, Vikings fans want to know, why aren't you rolling with rookie quarterback Kellen Mond under center as opposed to Sean Mannion, who's just coming off the COVID list, had 1 day of practice? Why? Right? Because, well, why didn't you start Kellen Mond? Get a look at Kellen. You're probably going to lose the game anyway, but get the kid some reps. Maybe you see something. Maybe something pans out. Yeah, he's probably going to look bad because he's a rookie, because all rookie quarterbacks look bad, but who really knows? And B, when everything was going pear-shaped, like when the Vikings were getting down, Sean Mannion couldn't complete a friggin' pass. Like, why didn't you put in Kellen Mond? How about now? How about now, right? Why did you wait until it was 37-10 and then Mannion had a hand injury where he had crampage? His hand was cramping because he was dropping so many dimes last night. Yeah, why'd you do that? And when Mannion was fine, why did you pull the kid after one drive? Well, easy answer is that Mike Zimmer, he's as stubborn as a mule, and he coaches like a donkey. And it was his ego on the line because, well, I picked Sean Mannion, and if I go back on that, I look like a fool. No, please. Also, as we covered last night, his post-game comments were abhorrent. Zimmer not exactly raving about Kellen Mond. Does Zimmer want to see Mond play next week? Not particularly. Why not? I see him every day. Ooh, that's a cold as ice. You know, most coaches, you're supposed to build up your players, especially ones that have seen the field for, 3 total plays? All that stuff. You are the one who is supposed to be developing talent. You are that guy. I'm sorry that they're not walking in as first-team All-Pros right away, and then you can take credit for it. It's like, oh, look what I did. Good times, right? But apparently, according to Jeremy Fowler at ESPN, they were thinking about it. The Vikings internally discussed playing rookie Kellen Mond tonight, but opted for experience. Mannion started with the Vikings 2019, 1 game, and following the plan from when team drafted Mond, let him develop. Team keenly aware of how badly even top picks have struggled at quarterback this year. So this leak is probably coming from the team. This is a little bit of CYA, cover your ass. Like, Sean Mannion looks bad. It's like, well, we were thinking about playing the other guy. Cool. But under this logic, which is just so backwards, Sean Mannion was the guy on 1 day of practice. And we know how much Zimmer loves practice, by the way, so he's being a hypocrite there, because he was garbage in a meaningless game 2 years ago, week 17 against the Bears. And they don't want to start Kellen Mond because Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson have sucked. Solid. Yeah, make that make sense to me. Also, no mentions of, Mac Jones looked pretty good. Davis Mills has looked pretty good as of late, by the way, and he was taken right after Kellen Mond. Oh, they seem to do okay. Trey Lance looked fine in his first start. So, no, that boat does not float, man. It doesn't. It's complete BS. It was leaked after the fact, and there's so many things that frustrate me right now. One of them is the smug-ass tweet from Kevin Seifert, former Vikings beat writer, now ESPN NFC North writer, because divisions need writers. Kevin Seifert, go. The Vikings like rookie Kellen Mond so much that they tapped Sean Mannion to start tonight with 1 day of practice following a week with COVID-19. It's like, oh, snap. You just really own Kellen Mond, though. It's like, so this is 100% on Kellen Mond. It must be that he sucks. He must throw like Tebow. He must not be able to digest a playbook. He must not be able to play big-time college football, even though he played for Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M. It must be all that, right? It must be that Kellen Mond can't even spell football. Or could it be that this staff is so moronic and conservative and stuck in their ways that they decide to go with the veteran quarterback who is not good, and they know who is not good, on 1 day of practice over potentially starting a promising rookie? Because, he could be bad, but he could be good. That's the thing, too. And also, like Zimmer's comments and all these things are just leaking conveniently about, Kellen Mond, he must be bad in practice, right? Kubiak, Janako, and Spielman, they all scouted Kellen Mond to Texas A&M. So Zimmer is throwing all those guys under the bus. So obviously those guys don't know the mechanics of a quarterback. They don't know what goes into playing the quarterback position. Spielman as a talent evaluator, Jamal Stevenson as director of college scouting at the time, Janako as the quarterback's coach, Clint Kubiak as a former QB coach and offense coordinator. All those guys don't know ish about quarterbacks because they obviously got it wrong, Kellen Mond. But my conspiracy theory is that Zimmer, obviously wanted to spend the pick that they used on Kellen Mond on a defensive player, probably a cornerback, right? And he was so pissed and bitter and petty that he's just decided to consciously or subconsciously undermine Kellen Mond at every single turn. I mean, it's possible, right? It's probably not, but I would actually respect that level of pettiness. But I don't know if Kellen Mond is going to be the guy. I know that Mike Zimmer's not going to be the head coach in about 5 minutes, hopefully. But like I said, I don't know if Kellen Mond's going to be the future franchise quarterback. I would certainly welcome if the Vikings drafted a quarterback high this year, if the right one fell to them. But you don't know if you don't know. And Kellen Mond deserves to have some work. He needs every single practice rep week 18. I don't want Cousins or Mannion to be touching a single ball during practice. And he needs to play every single snap against the Bears, whether Zimmer is here or not. And that's the bottom line. Because since the Vikings are eliminated from playoff contention, you need to focus on what is good for the future. And playing Sean Mannion is not. Playing Kirk Cousins in this game is not. Kellen Mond getting some work. He could be good. He could be bad. He could be otherwise, but I don't care. You can carry that into next season, get him into camp, have actually an open quarterback competition. Who knows what happens with Kirk Cousins? Maybe you trade him. Maybe you draft another quarterback. Maybe the new offensive-minded head coach is going to want his own guy. Maybe that is the case, but it's just everything is so stupid right now, man. But whatever. Your thoughts are our thoughts. Why the Vikings didn't play Kellen Mond until garbage time last night? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes all off season long. Oh, you think that season's over? No, our season's just beginning. I love free agency. I love draft season, baby. So stick with us. We got more stupid takes. That's right. Put a little something in the Venmo if you want to support the work. But until next time, Skol, production value.